What's going on, folks? Just want to let you know, still rocking, still grinding, helping out some of my friends across the nation, doing this thing here. You know what I mean? Say it's not easy. A lot of these different jurisdictions are fighting back and making it a little tough. Whatever. It's all good. Just keep fighting, keep going. And right now I'm in the state appeals process. Basically got it out of the Article 1 court, the fake family court, and gonna get some actual judges, actual Article 3 judges to get their eyes on it so they can look at my case and go from there. Part of the appeals process, going this whole, learning this whole process and how the state works and the things that, they need, their procedure, protocol, and all that. So it's good to know. But that's just for Jersey. Every state is different. Certain states might not need transcripts to file an appeal. Jersey does. So had to do some stuff for the transcripts, got those in. And when I got the transcripts in, I even noticed more violations or, what do you call it? Just grievances or things that I could file complaints about. So, and I mean, I've listened back to the hearing, multiple times, but reading the actual transcripts, it's just funny because it goes back and forth between me and whatever other party's talking, and it shows how many times I had to cut off the judge. I cut him off at least 30 times in that 45-minute hearing. It's not a trial, it's not a real trial or anything because there's no jury, so it can't be considered a trial. It's just a state hearing. It's not even a state hearing, it's an agency hearing. It's a for-profit business on the Duns and Bradstreet hearing. Don't even call it a state hearing. It's just an agency within the state. It's not a state agency, it's an agency within the state. And there's a difference. So yeah, everything's going good. Rocking and rolling, learning the legal process during this whole thing here. I mean, this fits right up my alley with, things that I'm into. I'm into, literature. I'm into words. I'm into the importance of words and how to put them together and, just studying and listening to how, words can be used to, as like a word salad type of deal to either hurt you or harm you within the hearing or within the motion documents that you're writing. Little things like, I'll give you an example, like say if you start writing the word child in your motions, or if you even mention the word child in the hearing or in your testimony or whatever, you're basically kind of giving them consent to have jurisdiction over you for the reason that you're acknowledging that your child and you're acknowledging child support because you're saying the word child. So that's why you have to, kind of even take these words out of your regular vocabulary and your vernacular so you could start using the word offspring, or property. You can't use the word child because they're going to say, oh, so you are agreeing or consenting to child support or, your wages being garnished or da-da-da-da-da. So you got to be real cautious of the words that you say. You don't have to be an expert in Black's Law and all that stuff, but really try to listen to people and really try to look up words that you might not understand that they, send to you. Somebody sent me a letter the other day and I didn't understand the word. It said something about something suppressed. Now I know what the word suppressed meant, but there was another word that went with it that I wasn't sure what it actually meant. So I had to look up the whole phrase. It was like a 4-word phrase, something suppressed. And then I looked it up and I figured it out, So I got to look stuff up too. And, Black's Law has definitely opened my eyes up to how words could definitely hurt you or harm you in a document. Or if someone sends you a document and they don't say your name in the document, they just keep calling you you. You could be anything. You could be anything in the world. You know what I mean? It's not specific. They can't use the word you either. So just be cautious of things like that. Never be called a person. Never be called an individual. Always consider yourself a man or or a people, you know. People, almost dropped that. People could be singular too as well. It could be a singular or a plural term used to describe a man or a woman. So you can use the word people, but don't use the word person or individual or anything like that, because those are all non-living, you know, entities, you know, no blood running through them, you know what I mean? So just some little tips here, just letting you guys know that I'm still rocking, and my little contingent network, we're all rocking all across the nation right now. I think my guy's gonna get his case closed first in another state, and when that happens, that's going to open up the floodgates. We're definitely going to be going on a Zoom after that. So I'll just finish up with that. Stay strong, guys. Keep fighting.